How's it hanging, dudes? My name is Sean, and welcome back to another Humanity First Yang supporting video. That's right, we're supporting Yang all day. We might sprinkle some other news here and there, but it's the Yang channel. You know what I'm saying? We gotta support the guy. So that's why we're gonna have just a little tiny beef with the New York Times. So first, I have to say that thank you guys for 5.9k views on the last video. I ain't uploaded in 5 months, guys. 5 months. You guys come through with a 5.9k view on a video. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. The support for Yang is crazy. The support for this channel to support Yang is crazy. And on top of that, we have sweet news. The algorithm gods opened up the clouds and boom. That's right, guys. We're monetized. Man, we're monetized. This is going to make a huge difference. It's going to allow us to be able to do projects and maybe donate to Yang and do all kinds of different stuff. Maybe give away some merch from you. You know, there's all kinds of stuff we can do with this. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for keeping up the support. And thanks to YouTube for finally, seeing the light. You know what I mean? So anyways, back to New York Times. Let's check out the New York Times. New York Times has Andrew Yang at a national average polling of 2%. Even though he's on track to raise more individual contributions than any other candidate, he's on track. He's not quite there, but he's on track, right? That is crazy. He's outperforming candidates who have more money than him, like Beto. But 2%, come on, 2%. Even back in September, they said in California he was averaging 7% and higher than Kamala Harris and a few other ones. Even Pete Pete. So, come on, New York Times, what are you doing? Now, this is the New York Times. This is their website, the New York Times. And we all know the New York Times is establishment, right? So, and look, and here's the latest. They just go into November 1st. They just talk about Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, Pete Buttigieg, even highlight all their names. Kamala Harris, Beto, Julian Castro. No Andrew Yang. They don't even talk about Andrew Yang. So we're not even going to read this. This is crazy. Andrew Yang is rising in all kinds of polls. And I'll prove this to you here in just 1 second. Hold on. They say this is updated weekly, okay? They say this is updated weekly. Data through November 1st. Who is leading in the polls? National polls are a flawed tool for predicting elections. I wonder why. I wonder how. Remember last year, or not last year, but the last election cycle when everybody kept saying Hillary is polling so much higher than Donald Trump. Hillary's going to win. Hillary's going to win. She's going to crush him. She's polling higher in every single thing. And then guess what? She crumbled underneath Donald Trump. So polling is definitely a flawed tool, but I love how the New York Times buries how flawed their polling is underneath all this information, and of course they don't include Andrew Yang because he's anti-establishment and he's going to do the right thing, and people don't like that. The establishment doesn't like that. They'd much rather have a Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren. Bernie Sanders isn't bad necessarily, but when it's proven that Hillary Clinton cheated against you to win, she literally rigged the election against you, and then you turn around and support her, that doesn't look very good for you, bro. So, and of course, they make no mention to Andrew Yang. Look at this. No mention of Andrew Yang whatsoever. I got Harris and Buttigieg in there. No Yang. So, yeah, it's a little sad. Oh, and in Iowa, they got him up to 3%. In New Hampshire, okay, they're at the very end. They kind of updated a little bit, but let's go over here to the Inquisitor. They used the Emerson polling, I think it was, yeah, and it has Andrew Yang 4th place with 8%. 8%. Like I said, back in September, he even had like 7% over Kamala Harris. So, what's wrong, New York Times? Are you afraid that Mr. Biden or Miss Warren isn't going to win? Is that the problem? I think that might be the problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I think that might be the problem. So why do you have no information on Andrew Yang, even though you have a check mark next to his name? What? Huh? This doesn't make no sense. And Tulsi Gabbard is up in the polls with this whole, Hillary Clinton calling her a Russian asset and stuff like that. She's rising in the polls. You still have her at 2%, but with an upticker. She's rising just like Andrew Yang is. Like, all you have to do is just like a little bit of surface research and figure out that this stuff is so wrong. So really, don't listen to any polls. Whatever polls are, you know, if they're saying somebody's up 10% or something like that, that person's probably down if it's one of the main people that they're really trying to push, right? And if the person they're trying to say that their polling is down or staying steady or small, it's probably rising a lot, especially with a few of these people like Andrew Yang, Tulsi Gabbard. Depends person to person, but a lot of time when you're getting a lot of public, I guess, you know, giving speeches and you're getting in the public light, yeah, you're gonna rise a little bit, and the media tries to control it, and this is a perfect example of that. So, New York Times, come on, man, you need to get your stuff together, bro. This is not even right. Updated November 1st. Okay, if it's updated to November 1st, then why in the world? It's updated today. Why in the world is he still at 2%? He's rising in almost every single state. That average should be a little bit higher. If I had the freaking time, I'd go state by state, county by county, add up every single polling that they have, and the average, I guarantee the average would come out higher. So it is what it is. At least they're honest about Biden, Elizabeth, and Sanders being down in the polling. But why do you think they're down in the polling? Pete isn't pulling those votes away from him. Kamala Harris's campaign is almost gone. Amy Klobuchar, who's that? Exactly. Andrew Yang and Tulsi Gabbard, they're pulling their votes away, their polling average away, but they just don't want to update it correctly. It's pretty obvious. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm overlooking something. Let me know in the comment section below. I just wanted to make a quick update on you guys because we have some great news and stuff like that. Also, I've had a few people reach out and want to edit for the channel, and one person seems like they really want to go for that. So maybe one day we'll have another person on here, maybe upload a video. Doesn't mean I'm going away. I'm still going to upload weekly. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about that too, guys. And you know, that's all, guys. Enjoy your day.